Yeah. I'm coming in with that mellow energy today, man.
Man, fuck that, man. They need to know, man. This is the hardest podcast out now, man.
It really is, man. It really is.
Brolic as fuck. Industry rule number 4080.
Flexing on you in your fucking parking lot, bitch.
Yeah, man. Pull up.
Anyways, yeah, for real. He just had to give me that energy, man. But this is Mello Dee.
Hey, what's good? It's your boy DTown.
Oh, and then he want to calm down. But yeah, together we form the Creek. It's DAKREEK, baby.
Baby. Episode number 15 coming to you live and direct from Youngstown City. Pium, 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 pium. Bust your guns.
Yeah. So let's get into the, the runs.
Real quick.
Go ahead. Tell them what you got going on. Go ahead.
First and foremost, you guys need to know that the song Money is out now. I need y'all to go to iTunes, Spotify, Tidal or Tidal, however you guys want to say it. Title. And stream it, man. Stream it, play it wherever you stream
Support black
music.
business.
Yes, do that. Yeah, support my black business because I'm running a business. So, but stream the music, you know what I mean? My entire discography is up there as a solo artist. The Northsider EP is on there as well, so you know you guys can stream that. Also, I have not one but two shows this month. I have one show July 4th in Arlington Heights on Youngstown's North Side. It's free. It's all ages. They'll be playing basketball. They got a 3-on-3 hoop tournament, a car show. There's going to be food there. I'm going to be on stage cussing all sorts of fucking crazy, getting a bunch of people to say fuck while I'm on stage. Like, it's going to be fun. And then I'm going to be doing the same thing at Susie's, except that's going to be Friday, July 28th in Youngstown at Susie's, and I'll be with a live band crushing shit. Because can't none of you niggas rap better than the kid. What you got going on, man?
All right, so you know what time it is, man. The kid is nice with the beats, man. MelloDbeats.com, man. We just trapped out right now, out the bando, man. We got all types of beats, man. You know, you might catch a Jay-Z type beat on there, psych. But, you know, plenty of variety on there, man. If you go all the way to the bottom, you'll hear the more hip-hop shit. Because you niggas don't buy the hip-hop shit. You niggas buy the trap. So... you know, even if you need something custom, man, I'm willing to work, man. And I got to say this on the podcast, man, just so niggas know, man. And I didn't want to go into it like, you know, this ain't something I wrote down. This is just something, man. Like, listen, man. Like, I don't care if you think I'm a beat maker or you, like, you know, producer, whatever, my nigga. Like, I'm doing this shit online. You buy the beats online. We could talk via email. We could even talk over the phone. You're not coming to my crib to listen to shit.
Right.
We not doing no listening sessions. I'm not going to be at your studio session. You could send the shit through. And the reason I say that is because, you know, somebody asked me basically like, you know, what does producer entail after I said that shit? Listen, man, it's 2017, man. The top producers right now, nigga, Mike Will, motherfucking Metro Boomin, you know, Southside, who's produced for Jay-Z, and most of Drake's producers that aren't 40, do not be in the studio with these niggas while they making the fucking tracks. So I am not gonna be at your fucking session. You can send me this shit. I will give you honest feedback, but do not try and take away my stripes as a fucking producer because I'm not willing to sit in a smoked out fucking studio while you fucking rap with the Migos cadence. Like, I'm sorry. I just had to get that off my chest, man. It's not motherfucking 1997 where Timberland is like, "Hey, man, let me throw a fucking alligator noise." And, no, nigga, no. That's not how the game works. I Got the Keys is a fucking loop. It's a fucking loop. It doesn't fucking change. The beat goes the same way the whole time. Southside was not in the fucking studio with Jay-Z or fucking DJ Khaled. It's a fucking hit. That's it. Damn. Battle of the Butts.
Oh, man.
Battle of the Butts is the other thing I got going on, man.
Damn.
And I just had to get that off my chest. But
you spitting that fire early,
battle,
man.
Because niggas be like, man, you just a beat, nigga. I'll be the fucking paid ass beat maker, and you still gonna fucking go on YouTube and download fucking beats. You still gonna, or you gonna fuck with some nigga that you know who gonna come to your studio session, but his beats is fucking trash. His beats is fucking trash. Nigga beats is fucking trash. Nigga beats is trash. I got quality shit. I got quality shit.
On a scale.
I got quality shit. I put a lot of money into this shit. I put a lot of time. This is over 10 years of motherfucking work. Yo. You're fucking with a nigga who just downloaded Fruity Loops. He got all this shit for free. Fuck that.
On a scale of 1 to Funk Master Flex, how the fuck are you feeling today?
Hey, man, Battle of the Butts, baby. Battle of the Butts, baby. Battle of the Butts. Battle of the Butts is basically, you know, a non-profit contest that no money involved. Where I hold on.
Dog, they in the live like this nigga snapping right now.
Yeah. It is what it is.
This nigga snap.
Cause man, these niggas gotta know for real. You know, this is my platform, so I gotta let niggas
big
know.
Titty bungee strap snaps.
Cause man, niggas who don't do this shit think niggas just be in the studio like Justin Timberlake, like wanna rock your back. And niggas be like, okay, I want this in the C flat. Bruh. No, niggas is going on YouTube, download shit illegally. Design, man, chill,
man.
Designer, Young MA, all these motherfuckers got they hits off online beats. Slim Jesus, motherfucking shit, Tiger, all these niggas get beats offline, man. Like, just chill. Anyways, man, Battle of the Butts, man. You know, so it's a contest, competition of butts, man. If you think your cake has what it takes, send an email to me at allaboutthebutts or buns, allaboutthebuns at gmail.com. That's ALLBOUTBUNS. Or, oh, I'm sorry, put a duh in between it. Fuck it, man. Fuck it. Anyways, man, we got to get into the podcast. I don't want to drag this shit out, man. That rant really stretched it out, but that was some shit I had to get off my chest.
What is there left to talk about, man? You know what I mean? You came in hitting them this week,
man, that shit just, dog, these niggas, dog, no, niggas, it's not Ryan Leslie, I want to beat and motherfuckers go.
Niggas.
Go to Guitar Center and get the fucking bongos and...
Yo, this nigga...
no, it does. That's not how this shit works, dog. It's 2017.
Ryan Leslie fucked the game up when he...
fucking ordered a guitar.
That nigga ordered a bassoon.
That shit came during the session.
That nigga ordered
came during the session.
That nigga ordered a baritone and
that's not reality, bro.
And then went into the closet and pulled out a can full of nothing but pennies.
How much you think a Ryan Leslie beat cost, man? That shit costs at least $30,000.
What?
Yes. What do you think? What do you think niggas is getting? Well, first off, that's a whole different. That's a whole because niggas don't know how much these niggas be getting for beats, dog. $30,000 for a rap. Yes.
Right. Yeah.
Yes.
That's on the low
side.
Yeah,
because motherfucking Pharrell. That's how come you don't hear Pharrell, Dr. Dre, or Timberland on shit, because those are the 100,000, 150,000 niggas. And that's not a joke. That's not a game. That's not a lie. That's not some number I made up. That's reality. Ryan Leslie got hits. He's getting that $30K.
Man.
Even though niggas don't want to pay that $30K, and niggas is not about to pay that $30K. Ryan Leslie getting that $30K.
Out the gate. So, yeah.
Let's get into the podcast, man.
Nah, I mean, we there, man. We there. Anything else you want to say to up and coming young niggas that...
Nah, man, just keep stealing shit off YouTube, man.
Just keep typing in Drake type beat.
And then just because I'm in the city, don't expect me to come to your fucking studio session and be doing it and fucking be like Diddy with the sunglasses, tell you to turn the shit up high, because Cash Money AP is not going to be at your studio session. Taz Taylor ain't going to be at your studio session. NYCBangers.com is not going to be at your studio. All the niggas you steal beats from is not going to be at your studio session. And even when you pay them money, the niggas is not going to be at your studio session. Even when you pay these niggas for exclusive rights, I'll help you promote your shit. They don't give a fuck about you. They not going to help promote your shit.
Stan B says the big difference between, producers and, Ryan Leslie is more of a musician that's why his is going to be on the high end of things. He's not just a producer. You know what I mean? He's not just a push button ass nigga. He's really like getting in there and
that
playing
shit don't
the
even
instrument.
matter. I'm gonna keep it 1,000. That shit don't matter. You
Talking to the mic.
that shit don't matter. The thing that matters is what your name is worth. That's really it, because that's what niggas is paying for. That's really it. But finish what he was saying.
Nah, that was it.
Yeah, because I mean, the thing about Ryan Leslie is he's got multiple Billboard smash hits. You know, he's got tons of album sales and things like that. That boosts his stock.
Yeah.
And yeah, you are getting actual production. That's cool. But at the same time, Mike Will Made It is a point and click motherfucker. But Mike Will is 50 times hotter than this nigga right now. 50 times. So I'm sure it costs bank to get a Mike Will beat. I can't say how much, but it's up there.
Shout outs to everybody on the live, man. It's cracking right now, man. It's cracking. I mean, normally we don't kick it off with that type of energy, but clearly Mello has something on his chest.
I gotta bring my shit back to.
Nah, you don't, man. Keep that same energy, man.
Man, but well, we about to go into this shit, man. Prodigy.
Oh damn.
Yeah, you know, so we gotta get into the quick hits. Quick hits. And it's gonna be some production talk because we're gonna talk about the Jay-Z at the end.
Yeah, we definitely.
No ID put his fucking foot in that tape.
Hey, if you in the live right now, we're going through the quick hit section. Type it in and post it. What do you want us to talk about? You know, we do have an agenda, but let us know what you want to talk about.
Yeah, we flexible.
You know, we
Pause.
flexible. You know, that pause, double pause. We want to make sure we're giving you guys the content that you guys want to hear. So if it's something you want us to talk about, just type it into the chat. We're gonna try and get to it, you know what I mean? But if y'all want us to talk about some ridiculous shit, like let's be real. Like, don't nobody want to talk about no goddamn Kardashian app, no Kimoji app. Like, let's keep it hip hop, let's keep it rap, you know what I mean? Let's keep it a part of the culture. Don't come asking me no wild, reckless shit, man. But I'm sorry, man. Let's get back into it. Rest in peace,
We gotta
Prodigy,
get an IG
man.
stream popping, man, just to expand the shit. But you know, we gotta have two phones, one for the blood,
One for those.
But anyways, Prodigy, Prodigy, he died. You know, nobody knows exactly from what. Sickle cell related complications. Huge influence. The reason when I was rapping, I rapped so disrespectful. He had the second album I bought. First album I bought was Get OD by Master P.
Yeah.
I had that. I had to choose between that and It Was Written, clean versions. I chose Get OD because I really went to get the Hot Boys tape, but they didn't have a clean version of the Hot Boys, so I got the second closest thing because that's what I was into at that time.
Right.
And, you know, Quiet Storm came out, but, you know, couldn't get that album because it was sold out. That's back when people was really buying albums up. So I got, you know, Hell on Earth. And Hell on Earth is like a motherfucking six. I don't know how old I was, man, but that shit scared the shit out of me. So,
Man.
but it changed my life. And
You might have been like 9 or 10.
Nah. I was probably like 11. Probably
Okay.
like 11.
Okay.
But that was the second album I bought, Hell on Earth. Still to this day, one of my favorite albums. Apostles' Warning is one of my favorite, you know, Prodigy verses. Prodigy is just so disrespectful when he rap. I love the shit.
What's your favorite Prodigy line?
Ooh, come on, chill. Because I would really have to think.
The most famous one. Go ahead.
Shit. Dog, you can't put me on the spot like that because the first thing that come to my mind is like, you know, like Keep It Thorough and shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know, because, you know, how does it feel to hold my dick in public is like a line. I don't know. It's a pause line, but it's like, you know, I gave birth to your whole style and feel. How do it feel to hold my dick in public? Like, you know, and he said that. And I was like, nigga, before niggas even had a chance to bite me, I'm talking about giving birth to nigga styles and shit.
Yeah.
I'm like motherfucking 14 and shit. I'm like, I gave birth to you niggas. So yeah, rest in peace to him. Huge influence, you know, and I know Havoc is taking it pretty hard and shit.
Havoc just had he had his first performance last night without him.
Yeah, God bless that man too, man. God bless Prodigy family. And on top of that, like, you know, just crazy duo, man. That nigga Havoc is nice with the beats too, still to this day.
Yeah, I mean, we definitely, with us losing P, we definitely lost a hip hop icon. from the standpoint of, and he's one of the best verse starters in hip hop when it comes to rap in general. And his style was just so gritty and so grimy. You know, that's the stuff, like you said, we grew up listening to. You know what I mean? Those really aggressive, really grimy, really gritty street hood dudes. You know what I mean? So, I mean, condolences to his family. You know, I know he was battling sickle cell, and even then, you know, that, like, from what I understand about sickle cell, you're in constant pain the entire time. So, like, just throughout your entire life. So again, condolences to the family, sending up nothing but prayers, man. You know, I know that from a musical standpoint, from an influential standpoint, we took a loss, we took a L, but I can only imagine what the family is going through, man. So again, sending up prayers and condolences. What we got next, man? What's the next topic?
All right.
I think we were talking about the
No, DJ Akademiks had a rough 2 weeks.
Jesus Christ.
So first we got to talk about the Vic Mensa, you know, dog, just go and watch the clip. You know what happened. Vic Mensa.
Let me set this up.
Go ahead.
It's important that as personalities, niggas need to understand when you put shit out there, man, you got to say what you feel, but let me take a step back, man. People think that this freedom of speech shit gives you carte blanche to say whatever the fuck it is you want to say, but you have to understand that with that, people can react however they want to react. You know what I mean? So what the situation was DJ Akademiks had his War on ChyHi channel, which was talking about the deaths and the killings and everything tied into drill music in Chicago. They had Vic Mensa up on Everyday Struggle. DJ Akademiks probed a little bit and tried to get him to speak about what he felt about the culture. And Vic Mensa let him know, like, nigga, you talking about people that's close to me that got killed, and you're making fun of them, and you're trying to treat it like it's satire. And, you know, me and you had a conversation about that. And it's like, you know, you really can't weigh heavily into people's personal lives like that. You have to understand that these is people. And, you know, he lit Ak up. You know, I don't...
Is Ak deserved?
Yeah, he deserved all of that. You know, he deserved all of that. There really was no classy way for him to handle that. But, you know, the thing is, you know, you just got to stay focused on understanding that we're talking about people's lives at the end of the fucking day. And anybody can fucking check you at any given time. You know what I mean? So with him, I don't see it going to a physical altercation because nobody's getting stripes for snuffing Akademiks. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's not going to do anything to anybody's reputation. I think the most that may happen is he get pressed a little bit, like, because he said some very disparaging things and built a following off of saying
a lot.
Yeah, built a following off of saying those disparaging things about people. And I think it's the chickens coming home to roost, or however it is that they
this
fucking
got
say.
Family Guy ass sayings and shit.
I'm just saying, man.
Man,
like,
listen, man.
You reap what you sow, man.
That's a fact. It's a fact. And that's all it really comes down to. I'm not going to go too deep on it because he gave you everything, but, you know, it's just one of those things where he could have avoided the shit by not really asking him about them questions. Like, when he asked him, like, you know, how do you feel about people not from Chicago weighing in on Chicago? He was like, for real, I wanted to smack the shit out of you. And he called him a bitch during the interview. So it's like, you know, Vic, hey, if you watch the clip, Vic, nigga, the internet is funny because when you go in the comments, especially on YouTube, Akademiks run YouTube.
Oh, yeah.
So, niggas is like, you don't need them, you don't need them niggas. They don't respect you. Fuck them. Fuck Vic. And it's like, I could tell y'all not real niggas, like, period. Like, because, you know, I could understand what Ak was doing, and what Ak was doing was, to me, I watch the shit and I find it entertaining. And the only thing about it is you got to stand by your guns if you do it.
Right. You
got to stand by your guns. When he said it was satire and shit,
nah, man.
You know, it's like, okay, so you're admitting you're making fun of these niggas' deaths. You know, and then he said it was some constructive shit. In some of them videos, because, again, I fuck with the nigga. In some of those videos, it'd be some constructive shit. In some of those videos, it don't. But saying stop the violence or this shit needs to stop is not really helping shit.
Nah.
Versus you hyping the shit up with all these videos, that actually has a worse effect. And on top of that, you know, as far as Vic Mensa, he has every right to feel how he does because I got people who I'm close to that done died from violence. If you was making fun of it, like even niggas who my niggas is close to, if somebody from like motherfucking Howlin' or even just out the way, like was making fun of niggas who died and I'm a nigga that's on and I'm rapping and shit, if them niggas was any type of close to me, like, I'm gonna have to at least address you when I see you.
Yeah, and that's exactly what it is. Like, if you put yourself in Vic Mensa's shoes, you know what I mean?
He repping the city.
Yeah, if you put yourself in Vic Mensa's shoes where somebody around you perishes from gun violence or some unfortunate act, and then this person jumps on live like, God damn, them niggas from Youngstown, they done clapped up another one. And that's your brother. And then the following week, you know, it's your uncle that get clapped up and they like, damn, I don't know what's going on with these Youngstown savages. You know what I mean? You be ready to see that cat. But, you know, it's like you said, I think Vic has every right to feel the way that he does. And I think Akademiks is definitely going to tailor his material a little bit because...
Why this nigga... Go ahead.
Nah, go ahead.
Why does nigga say, I really think you a bitch? In what sense?
In what sense?
Like,
in what sense?
What?
Whoa.
That's how you... I understand you're an interviewer, but like...
That's the word.
That's... like,
I really think you a bitch for real. In what sense?
In what sense? That is funny. So, moving on, man. It's been a bad week for Akademiks because I don't even really got to go into the whole thing. Like, you seen the Migos shit. You seen the Migos Joe Budden shit, and you could see the terror in DJ Akademiks' face, dog. They got a GIF image around of this nigga looking left and right.
Oh, yeah,
dog,
that dude.
Even in that video where the niggas had the... doom. And they closed into this nigga face. It was silly. And they closed in a offset nipple.
That's wild. What's fucked up about that is somebody from Complex put that video together.
You know what?
Somebody from Complex took all of like that footage and put that together. Like they be really like
yo, man,
a lot of times Ak plays himself on that show, but I don't feel like Complex is doing anything to kind of like help him out. I feel like they're making him the butt of a lot of jokes on purpose.
They cut out the part where the dude from QC approached Joe Budden in the middle of the interview and was like, nah, he done with that Lil Yachty shit. He tried to hold him and shit.
Yeah.
They took that out.
Well, time out. Like, I'll give the quick rundown because you're right. They did take that out. Joe says in the morning he ran into that dude. That dude told him to cut the Lil Yachty shit out. He said it was just a conversation. They had
It was a calm conversation.
It was a cool conversation. They had the conversation. It was cool, right?
He didn't even know who dude was.
Fast forward to the red carpet, and dudes is up there at the red carpet, and the Migos, Quavo didn't dap him up. Everybody else dapped him up. They're in the middle of the interview. That shit pops off. So Joe was already like, man, what the fuck is this? What the fuck is going on? And the Migos historically give shitty interviews. The worst interviews, like one-word questions. You mix that with it's loud as fuck here versus this isn't a quality interview. Joe doesn't want to talk to him. The energy that they're getting from this dude flexing over here off camera.
Yo, very quickly. Shout out to xOquhK, man. That nigga makes legends, man, because I do not think they would be where they are today without xOquhK. Continue.
But you take all of that and you mix it all together, and it's like, yeah, I can see why Joe responded the way that he did. You know what I mean? Because that's like, I understand Joe, because it's like a lot of times we take a look at the roles and this, that, and the shit like you have to play and being professional. Like, look, the one thing I've learned in my professional career as an artist is when there's bullshit, you got to call bullshit. And that's it. And I feel like that's what Joe did. Like, drop the mic, like, fuck this interview. This is stupid. These niggas is wildin'. They're not gonna give us anything good. Fuck it. It's bullshit. So I would have did the same thing. Like, fuck the bullshit. Fuck the dumb shit.
Yeah. I mean, I feel him. 1,000. Like, you know, I really don't be fucking with Joe points all like that. But, like, you know, as far as, like, what he did right there, I fuck with it. Like, he is 100% entitled to do that. But my whole point about them taking that out, you know, they didn't edit any of the Vic Mensa shit out. You know, they even made a clip for the Vic Mensa shit. Now, they did make a clip for the Joe Budden shit, but my whole point is, when somebody goes and gets at Joe, like, you know,
they edit it out.
They edit it out.
Yeah, when somebody was pressing Joe, somebody was pressing Lyric, hey, we gonna edit that out. But they leave Wale just lighting this nigga up, lighting Akademiks up. They leave Vic Mensa lighting this
They
cat
made a
up.
7-minute clip so that I didn't have to watch the whole Vic Mensa interview to see it. I could just go there and watch Act get pressed on YouTube, the platform that he's biggest on, like, you know.
Yeah, I really don't see this show.
Like, he's a YouTube, bro, he's got 1 million subscribers.
Dude, let me keep it all the way a buck. Let me keep it all the way funky. Like, they keep playing this dude. I don't think he's going to stay. I think he's going to stay. I don't think he is.
Just because.
They keep putting him at fucking risk.
He don't give a fuck. I think it's going to take a few more incidents like that, probably 2 to 5 more. Or just something serious. Even 1 more if he gets touched.
Like, so, dog, like, because they're consistently putting him at risk, and that's why I'm saying.
I'm gonna tell you this though. Like, Joe, extremely opinionated, has a podcast, just like us, platform where he talks about rappers all the time. Through that platform, he's gotten into a beef with Drake, and you know, some type of qualms with Nicki Minaj and Meek because of his opinions and things like that. Akademiks, same exact thing, has his own platform. Talk shit about rap. So when you got that going on, and these niggas always weighing in on these sensitive ass rappers is gonna be the ones who have to come through. And the hottest people in the game is the most sensitive. Like, everybody I just named is sensitive as shit. You can't say shit about them. This nigga Drake let go of I Love McConan because the niggas tweeted some shit like Drake sucks like 10 years ago. 7 years ago.
Yeah, but I mean, you know, my original point stands. Like, regardless of what their opinions are, it just seems like Complex is consistently putting Akademiks at risk. And if I was him, if I was in that situation, I'd be like, yo, hey, look, y'all, fuck a check. Like, I'm not going to be the ass of y'all jokes just so y'all can run y'all views up. Like, that's not what I'm here for. You know what I mean? But that's
after the Migos took off their shirts, you know, they ran into Chris Brown in the parking lot. I don't give a fuck. Like,
man,
who cares? Chris Brown didn't even flex. Chris Brown leaned on the car.
That's because Chris Brown sat in the back like fucking Shredder, sending the Foot Clan out to jump the turtles.
Hey,
nigga.
man,
like,
that nigga's in L.A., man. He lives in L.A. He's bloody.
Man,
like, you know.
Just the thought that Chris Brown has, like,
goons,
blood authority is, like, funny.
From Virginia, bro. He's from Virginia. Come on, man. Yo, man, Cat tried to debate with me about Lil Wayne being a real blood and then sent me, like, this whole Wikipedia, not Wikipedia, but some shit off of a forum. And even the shit on the forum said the nigga became a blood. First off, the shit said no Bloods was in New Orleans at all, ever. And then, after Katrina, people from Texas started coming to New Orleans, and they was blood. So this nigga became a blood in the middle of his run? That's what you're trying to tell me?
There was no Bloods in New Orleans, and then Katrina happened, and then
people migrated from Texas.
Literally, Bloods flooded in.
Yes.
That's whack.
Because people from Katrina moved over to Houston, got bloody, and then came back, you know, blooded out, and, you know, somebody made their own set and inducted Lil Wayne.
Man, I don't even want to talk. I don't even want to talk about this shit. I'm gonna let you know why, man. That gang shit's corny, dog.
Well, the only reason I said that is because, you know, if niggas want to say, look, even if this nigga is a real true to life blood or whatever, it is what it is. The nigga became a blood as a celebrity. That's what I'm saying. Nipsey Hussle and Snoop Dogg was Crips when they was poor and didn't have shit, had to put in work in the hood catching phase over colors, over sets, set tripping. That's the shit they had to deal with. And the only reason I bring that up is because it's not here, but in other areas where gang violence and gangs is like really heavy, niggas look at that shit like it's cool, but somebody like Nipsey or somebody like that is in a better place to talk about it and say, this ain't what you want to do, cuz. Versus Wayne, who got inducted out of nowhere, and Soulja Boy, who's just doing the shit just for clout.
This shit's corny to me.
It is.
This shit's corny to the most maximum extent that anything could be corny. You know, a bunch of grown-ass men putting their lives and freedom at risk when they have millions. There's no reason for this shit. Fuck around,
Niggas
catch a
don't want to buy
fuck
bodyguards.
around, catch a goddamn conspiracy charge, man. What's the next fucking topic, man?
This nigga mad.
Nah, cause that shit's corny as fuck, man.
Levar Ball at WWE. I knew it was gonna happen.
I knew it was gonna happen. This nigga is
big ball brand.
Listen, this nigga is campaigning hard for Dad of the Year, man.
Hey yo, first off, shout out to what's the nigga named Lonzo getting drafted by the Lakers.
Lonzo Ball, big baller brand. Listen, soon as he got drafted, let out the XOquh's Showtime editions.
Man, ain't nobody covering this. Support black business.
Support black businesses.
Stream
my shit on Tidal. Stream my shit on Tidal. Support black business.
Instead of buying a Ferragamo belt, buy money by DTown and buy the XOquh's.
Yeah, absolutely.
But he was on WWE. LaMelo Ball, little kid who scored like 92 points off of cherry picking. He's still good. I ain't gonna take nothing away from him, but he did cherry pick throughout that game. No defense. That
nigga sat on that show and said, "Whoop that nigga's ass."
Like while LeVar was bouncing back and that shit was crazy.
Listen, that's gonna be like niggas.
That's
don't
legendary.
Know.
I'm sorry.
Niggas don't know. I'm going to be when I am a dad. In 20 years, you guys will see me out there. I'm going to be a hyper fused version of LeVar Ball and DJ Khaled, like on steroids. Like y'all, if y'all can't stand LeVar, if y'all can't stand Khaled, wait till y'all see DTown the Father, man. That shit's gonna be like.
Yo, shout out to WWE for really like, giving them that platform and putting them on like that.
Why?
Dog.
Like I just want to know what was the purpose.
Like you want to know why they did it?
I want to know. Yes, why? What in the fuck?
They were in the Quicken Loans Arena, so that's number one. They was in LA, but as far as why they did it, I heard. This is alleged.
Is this fake news?
Yeah,
okay,
exactly.
Fake news.
Big Baller Brand gave like the Miz an endorsement deal or something like that with Big Baller Brand, but my nigga took his motherfucking headphones. But nah, they don't got no endorsement.
So wait, they gonna have the MIZ wrestling boots now? Like,
dog,
is that what the
dog? Come on, chill. But it's one of those things where he probably gave him equity in the company, but I highly doubt it, man. I'm just talking shit, internet bullshit talk. But I'm just happy because they had mannequin displays with Big Baller shirts all on the stage. The Miz had, I don't know if he had on some Big Baller shit. Everybody had on Big Baller shit. A wrestler came out in the middle of the shit with a Big Baller t-shirt on.
That nigga he even had a tagline in there. Stay in your lane. Stay in your lane. I'm like, oh man.
Yeah.
Listen,
I be watching like Ball is Life type shit. Dog. And he be walking around. He had a Stay in Your Lane shirt right after that interview happened. I was like, yeah. With his feet looking ugly as hell.
Listen, dog, trust me. Like when you see, he's got me so inspired to be a fucking dad. Like you just have no idea. Like I will just like the way he walks around, dog. Like I'm gonna walk around like I'm a fucking Superman, Goku, and One Punch Man, just all rolled up. Can't nobody beat me. Fuck that. Man.
You silly.
But it's fucking lit, man. It's fucking lit. So what else we got up next?
Remy Ma.
Remy Ma. The queen is back.
Hey, what did you call her on like episode like 6 or 5?
What did
you said she's the hardest working female rapper of all time or something?
Insanely, wildly productive. Since she came back home, she broke the streak. Niggas is mad.
I would say she's been wildly productive in the past 2
Man,
years.
listen. Niggas is out here trying to play the queen like, oh, it's just a BET award.
Nah. Nicki was taking pride in them motherfuckers.
Nah, man. Don't change your tune up. It's like I've been telling you. Who's the better rapper? Remy. Who got the better bars? Remy.
Remy coming for that spot for real.
Nigga, listen. Motherfuckers have been caping for Nicki way too fucking long. Way too fucking long. Like, these niggas is like, oh, well, she makes hit songs. No Frauds is not a big record, man. On top of that, like one of the craziest things I heard about this Nicki and Remy situation is like, oh, well, if you take the last 3 verses that Nicki did and you put them all into one track, it's a really good diss track. I'm like, yeah, you know what, motherfucker? You can't do that. That's not how the fucking game works, man.
Who said that dumb ass shit? Yo, if you are watching this or listening to this and you said that shit to D-Town, please shut the fuck up. She did a diss that was trash. With the intentions of it being a diss, and put Lil Wayne and motherfucking Remy said something in the caption, like said Drake laughed or something like that in the lyrics, but Drake just looked down in the video. He didn't laugh, like, which was funny to me.
This is what we need to do now from here, because all of y'all was trying to say, and y'all was trying to play her like, oh, well, culturally, she's not relevant, and but she's not relevant, this, that, and the third. Listen, man, like, this is the first year that Nicki showed up where she had any type of competition in that female rap category, and she got washed. She got...
Shake and bake.
She got washed.
But, yeah, like, this is the thing. She won like 7 years in a row.
Yeah.
6, 7 years in a row. Yeah. So, yeah, it's...
And you want to know what happened those years? Remy was in jail. That's it. That's it.
Hey, it is what it is, man. I don't really want to talk about it. I mean, get your bars off, man.
I mean, I told y'all back then, man, you know, we can't let these pop stars come in and try and dictate what the wave is. And, you know, we see what it is, man. It's a money grab. You know, she come in, she does her songs with Taylor Swift and Katy Perry, and now she want to get back to fucking rap. It's too late, man. It's too late. They all, like, we got so much up-and-coming talent in that female rap category that they are right on your ass. And the super majority of them, I feel, can rap better than you and make better songs than you. We're talking about Young M.A., Cardi B is right on her ass. Cardi B is gonna be the new like the millennial queen of New York. Like, just watch. Like, she got picked up for $1 million.
New York is really booming with female rap.
Young
M.A., yeah, everybody we just mentioned.
Young M.A., yeah, I'm sorry.
And even Nicki is from there. So it's like, you know, it's New York is really holding it down on a female rap tip. Atlanta need like a female rapper to come out and like really do damage.
Like, we've been waiting on it for months, and it just looked like it's not gonna happen. We've been waiting
years, actually.
No, well, I'm talking about Nicki rapping. We've been waiting on Nicki to rap for months. We've been waiting on this since maybe like December or January, and she's still giving us these petty little jabs and stuff like that. And these, you know, it's okay, yeah, all right, you know. I feel like the beef is over between Remy and Nicki. Like, she got sheathered. We know how that's going to be. You know what I mean?
We're going to do a fire segue real quick because Nicki keep throwing light jabs like it's going to do something. And Big Sean also keep throwing light jabs. But when you get smacked in a fucking video and then like nigga is hitting you with mad bars, nigga done dropped 2 basic diss tracks on you and shit like that. Like, you know, and they all subliminal, but these is not jabs. These is like hard, you know, these is hard bullets. Like, these is shots.
Yeah.
Like, so yeah, Kendrick slapped Big Sean in the element.
Yeah, nah, like, man.
You know.
It's a dude that look just like Big Sean.
So what was that shit? The Heart Part 4, he dissed him in, and then like fucking Humble, and then this shit, and it's just like,
it's like, yo, like Big Sean, like, come
and
on,
then
man.
Big Sean came back with some weak bars on a DJ Khaled joint. You need to come a little bit more aggressive and direct.
I might not be popping, but I got my 7 up.
Like, dog. See, he gonna laugh at that and clown that. That's actually not a bad line.
I just made that shit
It's not a bad line.
I just made that shit up.
Hey, you might want to write it down.
I might want to just lend that to Big Sean for his diss to Kendrick.
Nah, that's not diss-worthy. No.
Hey,
no.
He need help.
Diss-worthy, like, nah.
He need help. He out here still. Like, you can't be sending jabs at a cat that's hitting you with haymakers.
I'm not gonna front, though. The whole thing about this shit, like, you know, especially, like, when... I knew from being a local rapper coming into this shit early at a young age, like these niggas, like back when we was like on some super local, like young 15, 16-year-old shit, when niggas diss each other, you'll see each other and niggas fight. Niggas, like it's not even no rap shit. Like niggas, like rap beef typically go to some physical shit because niggas is sensitive, like I said earlier in the Joe Budden shit. Like rappers are sensitive. So, Kendrick is heavily gang affiliated. They really fuck with Kendrick out there. So, I don't know how shit would look for Big Sean if Kendrick did want to push the button. So, we haven't had to worry about that because Drake backed out the beef. He backed out the beef. That's the only beef Drake really backed out of.
Yeah.
Smart.
But yeah, that's smart because it's like the.
But he want to beef with everybody else in the world and send all types of shots now, man. Oh my God. Drake that nigga's dissing Kid Cudi now. Like, come on, man.
This cat, Drake is doing some really weird, bizarre law of power stuff to where I think he learned a lot with Meek to not go beyond the point of your victory. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And I think he's just like throwing those jabs out there and then just keeping it moving. But, it is what it is. But Big Sean got to step. Big Sean got to drop something, man. And I feel I understand, like...
I feel like...
Sean's a bigger artist, so he's probably going to do some shit like that closer to around, like, another major release.
A bigger artist. You mean big, just on the same level plateau?
Yeah, I don't mean that he's a bigger... I don't mean he's a bigger artist. Come on, man, let's be real. Like, to sit here and say he's a bigger artist than Kendrick...
I just had to make sure the
Stevie
interpretation...
Wonder could see the difference, all right?
Yeah, go ahead.
But... he's going to do something like that. He's going to address it on his own time, on his own clock, on his own watch.
It better be hard as fuck. Not that DJ Khaled moist softness.
My biggest gripe about all of this is Big Sean is from Detroit, and that is where some of the hardest spitters on earth come from.
That's no flight zone. Like, don't get it twisted. Niggas gotta go to LA and niggas don't gotta go to Detroit. But at the end of the day, like, the city gonna have your back. At least I would like to think. Shit.
Speaking of Detroit, man, shout out to Royce the 5'9". The motherfucking goddamn bar exam 4 is pure flames, pure fire.
I heard a little bit of it, man. I gotta listen to it, man. I'll fuck with Royce. I want to say I fuck with Royce heavy, but I really just got hip on what was that one tape, man? It wasn't Layers. What was
the
tape
bar exam 3?
No, it was a mixtape he had. Respect the Shooter? Yeah.
Yeah.
That tape is really good. I still haven't listened to Layers, but that tape is really good. Like, he's a good nigga to go to if you want bars. Plus, he got substance. Like, so I respect it.
Yeah.
Good beat selection. It's not no bullshit.
Yeah, nah, man. Like, y'all cats, if y'all looking for, like, if y'all like Black Thought.
I like DJ Premier, but I did not like Prime.
And I'm going to call it early. Cats done forgot about it maybe, but... him and Black Thought are working on the album together.
Oh, that's going to be dope.
I think it's going to be called Black Nickel. I'm dead serious. That's what Black Thought said. I think they're calling it Black Nickel or Black and Nickel.
I thought you said nigger. I'm
Nickel.
Like, what?
Nickel.
Okay. What was I going to say? Yeah, I think I said this on the podcast or on some type of, Black Thought got washed by Eminem. In that cypher with Most Def and him got washed. I went back and watched it recently. He didn't get washed. The verse was off his album, but he didn't get washed.
Nah,
still one of my favorite rappers, Black Thought.
But if y'all, I like making recommendations, man. If you're really into like some bar heavy, like lyrical rhyme schemes off the chain, some great beat selections. Like, it's just some real aggressive rap. Like, if you're tired of... if you're one of those people like, I'm tired of mumble rap. Mumble rap is whack. Like, you want to listen to Royce the 5'9", the bar exam 4. It's got something on there, man. It's like... It's on point, man. That's all I can really say about it, man. It's on point like javelins.
I fuck with it. We skipped some shit just because, we
was talking about Detroit.
But, Safaree got jumped. Allegedly, man. That nigga got punched. He got tapped on the jaw one time, dipped, all white, and then his boy really got scuffled up.
Yeah.
His boy caught it.
He ran like 450 feet away from his dude, man. And, like, if you feel like you getting jumped, like, you can't leave your dude behind, man.
I think, dog, you got to understand, like, I feel you, but at the same time, it's like, he felt that tap on the jaw, just seeing numbers and then dip. I don't know what he's seen. if he seen his man getting jumped, like you can't just.
You got to go back in there, man.
You can't. Yeah. But that nigga was Flojo. That nigga was gone.
Oh, yeah. I was like, man, I'm like, yo, like
niggas was not catching Safaree. That nigga who hit him was kind of big too.
That cat went to the Floyd Mayweather school of defensive boxing, just like he got the hell up out of there, man. Even
yeah, they was like, wait a minute, this ain't Safaree. After they beat up his dude,
yeah. Like, wait a minute, that ain't him. Damn it. Like that.
And then Safaree got on, motherfucking video and said all this shit and called Meek a bitch and all this stuff. And yeah, I mean, it is what it is, man. You got jumped.
Don't fuck with them dream chasers.
You got you got jumped. You got a right to feel how you feel. It's not when you get into this rap shit, everything it's no holds bar. Everything goes out the window. There's no honor, bro. It's no honor. Like niggas is not catching a fade with you. One-on-one, like a nigga like the game might catch a fade with you, like he wanted to catch a fade with me.
Man.
But these rappers have entourages. You might not be at that point where you have a gooned out entourage that you can fly out from wherever you're from. I don't know if you're from New York or wherever, from Jamaica all the way to LA, because the rule by Black Lot. Like you can't get the shatas out in LA, but it is what it is.
Dream chasers, dog.
He has the money to bring his goons out to motherfucking from Philly.
Dream Chasers is the hardest motherfucking group out right now.
Group?
When it come to jumping niggas?
Oh, hard in that sense, yeah.
They hard body. Like you don't want to fuck with them niggas.
I'll say this.
You remember what they did to Beanie's ass.
I say that, but at the same time, I don't think Black Wall Street is a thing no more, but Game Entourage really be like Game Manager knocked out Stitches one hit. Like Stitches came up, low key squared up. He approached him, got dropped, one hit. Game roll squatty. Game can throw hands. He's proven it on multiple occasions, and he's a brawler. And his whole squad is just nothing but niggas who really bout that action with the hands, and niggas is gangsters too.
Hey, if he runs into Meek, it's and I hope that I don't want to see.
I don't want to,
but it's gonna be certified motherfucking action. It's gonna be certified action if they run into each other. Just looking at the track record that both of them have, like you see what the Dream Chasers is doing this year.
Dream Chasers do not play. Like when they see niggas, they don't talk. They go. Well, I mean, they talk to Quentin Miller and shit, but
But
when
even
they see
then,
niggas, Quentin Miller is like. They tried to get Quentin Miller to be on tape like, yeah, I go throw for Drake. And he like, no. That's when they punched him and dipped and all that. But, Safaree was talking shit, so they
with the shit
on go with Safaree.
Y'all got these Meek Mill jokes, man. Y'all need to ease up off of them.
Yeah, you ain't going to hear none on the podcast.
Nah,
shit.
man, because them niggas.
Because once the niggas start, because I'm looking at Akademiks like right now, and I'm going back listening to old episodes like, all right, I referred to... what's that bitch name?
Yeah, I did kind of call Joe Budden a bitch once. Like,
nah, I ain't say all that. Nah. What's the bitch name who lost Ronda Rousey? I call Ronda Rousey a bitch, so I expect a headlock if I ever run into her and I'm famous. I just done said some shit.
She gonna pull up on you like, yo, what's up, cuz?
So,
what's up, blood?
A nigga trying to clean up. A nigga trying to clean up, man. Trying to stop calling these niggas hoes and shit. I said something. I called Steve Harvey a hoe, never going on his show. Coon and all that shit never going on none of his platform.
That nigga go see you get pissed. He go take his mustache off, tuck it in his suit pocket.
Nigga slap me with his mustache.
Nigga, you had the jokes. I want to laugh.
That nigga,
say something.
He gonna have it's gonna be like Steve Harvey gonna be stepping out the whip at the BET Awards like Meek. The camera gonna be on him. Then just some old gospel niggas just gonna be stealing on me.
The brat just gonna steal you.
Said the brat. Why is we so fucking retarded? Next topic. Oh my God, we so fucking retarded. What? This is news. Migos, CyHi the Prynce, Stalley, and 21 Savage announced albums. You don't got the Amber Rose 21 Savage shit in here. That's more important than all of that.
Man, look, don't nobody give a fuck.
I'm talking about Amber Rose and 21 Savage in a minute, but CyHi the Prynce, haven't listened to a tape from him in a long time, but he's really got bars.
He does.
Black History
Found
2
out about
was the
April
last
and May,
tape I
so
heard.
she had to watch.
Oh, I just fucking melted. I just fucking yo, I fuck with CyHi.
But I hate that line.
His bars be like his punchlines, like they be like, some of them be so forced. Like that nigga said something like, I talked to her with a peppermint in my mouth just so she could know that I really meant it. I was like, no, chill. But Migos just let out Culture, so it's like
Culture 2.
Are you serious?
Yeah, Culture 2. They're
Are
talking
you
about.
serious?
I think we're gonna get that before
Are you
the
serious?
end of the year. Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, they Taylor Swift and Katy Perry rocking, you know.
Yo, man, like I fuck with the Migos just like I fuck with Future. But the thing about Future and them, like they like, I could take a Dirty Sprite a year. I can't take a Hendrix and a Future. Like the 2 albums that he let out this year, I can't do that. And these niggas, I feel like they don't make high quality, high substance music enough to where like the topics is switching up and it's giving you a lot that's gonna hit you in your soul. It make you dance and shit like that. You know, it fits in that lane to where they should be giving us 2 albums. Just make it a mixtape, bro.
Do it look like on left on Bad and Bougie? What's that?
I said on Facebook earlier, anytime somebody asks me something dumb or something I don't want to answer, like, you look like live on bamboo.
In what sense?
Anyway, yeah. So 21 Savage, I'm throwing this in here, man. 21 Savage got caught with Amber Rose. Amber Rose is really just clout chasing right now at this point. Slutwalk is coming up. Need to be on a famous arm.
I think it happened. Did it happen?
Okay, man. Maybe I'm just out here bullshitting. Who cares? Clout chasing. She was earlier this week. She was at a baseball game doing a twirl around in front of Kevin Durant after a hug so he could see the butt because she really trying to score the clout. She's not fucking 21 Savage. She's fucking that nigga's clout. Clout chasing. That's it. That's all I gotta say.
I don't.
Sucking. She sucked all the macking out of Wiz. Wiz was super macked out in all that music. I was super Wiz fan, man. Got with Amber Rose, man. Rolling papers happen.
I roll up.
Also,
I hated that song.
Sucked all the happiness out of Kanye. And then, who was her last nigga, man? Who was it? MGK kept it G, man. Shout out to Ohio holding it down. Kept it G all the way.
What he do?
Who was the other nigga? Who was the last nigga, man?
Lamar Odom?
Anyways, man, yeah, she sucked the Savage out of 21. Like Savage was in the motherfucking moon rock, whatever that fucking car is, the Wraith, I think, with the stars in the ceiling.
Yo,
like,
I read an article that he's about to be the main villain in.
I don't believe it.
He's gonna voice the main villain in an animated series.
that nigga, I was about to say something that would get me jumped in Atlanta, bro. I was about to say something to get me jumped in Atlanta, man.
Man, that nigga skirt. No, I got
Yo,
the
man,
stick on me.
how is that script gonna be written for him?
Oh, stop it, dude. No. Chill, dog. Chill.
Like what? The ambivalence. Like they gonna have it sounding like T.I. Like what's they
like that nigga just gonna be like, hey, you know I'll kill you. I got that stick on me. Pow.
Man.
It's a plot.
Anyways, man, yeah, so shout out to 21, man, knocking that down, man. Hopefully he don't come out of this, bad. But yeah, we still in quick hits, man. Kodak Black.
No.
Got black in his name. Hates his skin and chicks who are like his complexion. Now, this is the thing, man, like, cause I don't watch, other interviews. I don't watch him like nigga was on social media before he deleted it. I ain't in there, nigga. Can't talk to me. I clap back at you, nigga. I love African American women, but bitch, I don't like black bitches. I don't like black. But the thing is, basically what's going on is two things that you got to realize, man, because Kodak Black basically said he does not like dark-skinned women, he likes light-skinned women. Amber Rose, funny transition, also went in on this cat about not liking dark-skinned women, and it's like, gotta get the clown anytime we can. But
every time they keep asking Kodak about this, he doubled down and say some stupid shit.
But that's the thing. The two things I'm going to say. Number one, I'm going to say three, actually. Number one, that is his preference. He prefers light-skinned women. Number two, he cannot communicate well. He is not intelligent enough. No. Let me not take, no, because I'm taking a shot at his intelligence. I got to clean it up now. So he does not articulate himself well. His vocabulary and his understanding of shit, just general knowledge about his race alone,
I got to challenge you on this one.
Hey, man, and you can do that after I finish. It's not good enough for him to really understand what's going on and why this is bad. And he said in an interview, you got niggas like regular niggas all the time who say shit like this, and niggas keep going on about their day. In reality, niggas get attacked on Twitter every day because of shit like that.
Yeah.
You don't even gotta have 2,000 followers.
So my question.
Well, wait.
Go ahead.
Third, he said in the interview also, he doesn't like his own skin complexion. That says a lot about a nigga. The fact that it's him being honest, and we could call him a coon and all this shit, which of course it's coon shit. It is what it is, But, and I'm not calling him a coon, but the nigga, like, it shows how deep the hate runs, like the conditioning throughout society and shit to like lighter skin and shit like that. To where this is genuinely what this nigga thinks. This nigga hates his own skin. He hates himself.
Listen,
that's it.
Dog,
that's my 3 points.
Bro, this is problematic for a number of reasons. And you could take a look at that and keep up with what they're saying. But regardless of how well you feel he may or may not articulate himself, there isn't an appropriate way to articulate that you don't like dark-skinned women. Like, that's just something you don't say. You know what I mean?
It's not. Absolutely not. I agree with you 100%.
You can't sit here and be like, there's no way that there's no classy or tasteful way that you could sit here and be like, oh, I prefer women of a lighter complexion. You still gonna get dragged. You know what I mean? You can't. There's no way to clean that up.
I mean, at the same time, Wayne said, you got a black bitch, something painted. Take a bitch, paint her red or something like that. Because, he was on I like a long hair, thick red bone throughout his whole career or the back end of his career. He was really on that wave. He didn't catch as much flack. He caught flack, but he didn't catch as much flack.
Because you got to take a look at it. Like, when there's and this is going to suck, but when there's a beat over it and it's in a song, it's taken a different way. People are willing to...
You're 100% right.
People are willing to overlook misogyny and chauvinism and all of that shit.
That nigga said he respects women or something like that, like Wayne did. Yeah, but it's like,
yeah. But listen, when there's a beat over it, it's different. Without a beat in a conversation, it comes off very crass, very shrewd, very blunt, very insensitive. So that's not really something you can have a conversation on camera about. You know what I mean? Like, that might be something you might say to your dudes. You know what I mean? That might be something that you say to, somebody that you date, and you know what I mean, if she fits that bill. But you can't really just put it out there like, nah, I really... And then he even went on to say, like, I like women with lighter skin because they're easier to break down. You know what I mean? Like,
he did say, and it's like, again, like the whole coon thing, like niggas can say that this is like... You got to keep it 1,000, man. Just no disrespect, but he is not the most intelligent. He's not the most sharpest motherfucking pencil in the pencil case, most sharpest knife in the shed. It's the nigga hates himself.
It looks like whoever is responsible for his social media deleted like his social media
platform. Too, man. They need to have this nigga just chill on all interviews and everything.
Earlier this year,
and really get him into some media training.
Earlier this year, man, he just completed life skills. But earlier this year, wasn't he running a train on a chick? Like, Yeah, it's
That's the type, bro. This nigga is
all of this
Chief
stuff.
Keef 2.0.
All of this stuff is too much, too fast for this little dude. He's only 19, and when you introduce this amount of fame and he has no concept of who he is and how powerful his voice is. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's what's crazy. So,
I
you're
really think
talking
it's about the people around him too, because I think
you're talking about getting him into media training. The dude doesn't even look like, he just completed a life skills course to get him to act a certain way. I think a media course is the least of the things that we really need to be focusing on.
What we need to focus on now is DEFCON 5.
Help.
Shut everything down. Don't put a mic or a camera. Like, just have this nigga rap, and he shows up and rap. Maybe even do some vlogs. That's it. Do not have it, because you can control what people see through the vlogs. Do not have this nigga just out here wilding. Don't give him freedom of expression, because he's going to fuck up his career. That's why. That's it. And I'm not saying that on no, like, just suppress him because we need to put him on punishment. No.
Nah, there's something really
might
wrong
fuck
with
up
this
his
dude.
career. And that's the whole thing. Like, yeah, something is wrong with this dude. Like I'm trying to say, like, niggas is trying to hold him to a standard of a regular functional person. And it's like, dog, I don't know what it is, man. Like, it's just, he's not all there. Like, not even trying to play him, but it's just like, dude, like the shit comes out of his mouth and he don't have no reaction after it. He doesn't think. He doesn't think, how can this affect my career?
I don't know if it's because I don't know if it's and let me backtrack. I don't know if it's because there might be something like off with him, or if he's just that high like all the fucking time, like off of whatever type of shit that the kids be doing. I sound old.
But nobody is there to tell him whether it's right and wrong. And I compare him to Chief Keef because Chief Keef is wild just like that. The thing about Chief Keef though is he don't really talk.
Yeah. But I'm all for that, man. Pray for young Kodak.
Yeah, pray for that nigga. Anyways, we talked about Kendrick Lamar bar exam. DJ Khaled Grateful. I really don't care.
Nah, I didn't listen to it. I didn't listen to DJ Khaled.
Yeah, so we're not even going to
I did see some people saying some shit like they didn't like the album and Assad needs to retire.
Ha ha ha. Ah, man, Assad joke. Set them up early. So, time to get to the milk and potatoes, bread and butter, meat. After an hour and 2 minutes.
Oh, yeah.
Hovito, baby.
We're going to make this quick.
Hovito, baby.
Hov's 13th studio album, 444, was released on June 30th, 2017. Features a track on there where he apologizes to Beyonce based off of her Lemonade album. It's pretty much a response song to that. But we got a really, really different Hov with this album.
Not to me.
Not to you? How so?
This is
what Hov is this?
This is
if you had
this is Blueprint 3.
Okay.
This is Blueprint 3. I don't want to say American Gangster, and when I say that, I'm not talking about the content. I'm just talking about the rap style and the way he delivers the content.
Gotcha.
Like, it's still Hov. It's Hov.
I'm talking about
if you're talking about content
wise, yeah.
It's a
I'm gonna tell
it's
you
a
why.
bit different because it's personal.
Nah, it's the most.
He did some of that on Magna Carta a little bit.
Man, listen. I think Magna Carta might be one of the worst Hov albums.
No. He's got some bad albums, bro.
I didn't say it's the worst. It's definitely one of the worst. This is, I feel like, the most hip-hop album he's released in a long time, and it's also the most vulnerable album he's ever dropped. Like,
I can agree with that.
So when I say it's a really different Hov, I'm talking about, the content and how the music sounds. Because my biggest fear walking into this album was I was going to get some more goofy, dirty pop, digital techno. Here comes Timberland with these fucking drums.
After you seen the trailer, no. And once I heard it was going to be all done by No ID, I kind of knew what it was.
I mean, but
he's
been in the studio, like seen in the studio with like Zaytoven and Mike Will made it. So I didn't really.
I didn't see that. I didn't see him in the studio with Zaytoven. That's funny.
Nah, yeah, he's been working with like Zaytoven, Mike Will made it.
He might have some other shit coming because they ain't do shit on that.
Yeah.
They ain't do a goddamn lick of goddamn shit.
Well, I haven't read the credits to determine their level of involvement.
The tape.
Oh, get the fuck out of here, man. If this nigga drop Hovlanta, me and you got to fight in the streets,
I just pulled up
man.
a Bugatti. Hey.
I'm in the whip with you. Like,
Basquiat all on my wall. Hey.
Oh, my God. Blue, sir, Rumi, you own it. Oh, yeah, I know the twins' names.
Congratulations to you.
Yeah. We didn't talk about that. We're not going to talk about that. But back to this album. I really enjoyed it, man. You know what I mean? I got the chance to sit down and listen to it. Standout track to me was 444 because I like music in that lane. You know, I listened to Atmosphere, and I even said to you listening to 444, Slug from Atmosphere would have bodied that song, bodied that concept. Mm-hmm. I really wanted it to be an Atmosphere song because it's right in their lane from the 2005 album they let out. You Can't Imagine How Much Fun We're Having. But yeah. I don't mean to get too far off track. 444, the actual song, is him apologizing for his infidelity with or on Beyonce with whomever. And
Becky with the good hair.
Yeah. And he just let his heart bleed on that track. You know what I mean? Like, it was just some of the deepest, like, confessions that a man that he could make on wax. You know what I mean?
What I got out of the album is he doesn't want to be Eric Benet.
No. Never go Eric Benet. We should never be Eric Benet, man. When you got a chick that's down for you in your corner, you know what I mean? And
she got fucked on Monster Ball. I don't know if that happened during a relationship, so it's
I mean, he's married to Prince's ex-wife now. So he sent something back. He sent out a message like, yo, like, I really have like...
His wife made him send that.
Yeah, like she did. Like, she might have sent it herself. Like, yo, I have the hottest wife on the planet right now. But...
Nobody cares, Eric Benet.
Kill Jay-Z was crazy because he sent shots at Kanye. Kill
Jay-Z was hard, but I don't feel like them shots was like, you know, I mean, I feel like it's some shit that he actually said to Kanye before. So it's not going to be that big of a surprise to Kanye.
Should it be?
And it's shit everybody else has been saying, so it's like...
Should it be? Like, he gave him, like, talk real quick. I'm gonna pull up what the verse said, but why? Tell him about
I'm gonna tell him a little bit about my interpretation of the album, man. You know, good lyrically, you know, like he said, vulnerable. You know, I'm the type of nigga, like, I really focus on the production, you know, the production. You know, I seen my dude, Repstar, he said, if you into this type of shit, like, as far as the beats and shit like that, not so much the content, but you should listen to some Action Bronson. Like, he just said some Atmosphere. You should give Currency a shot because they rap over shit like this. Wale.
Atmosphere only if it's from, like...
Old Wale, to be precise.
Yeah.
Old mixtape Wale.
Atmosphere, the album that I'm talking about is You Can't Imagine How Much Fun We're Having. If you like this album, you'd love that album.
Yeah, so, you know, that type of shit. You know, what do you call that track? The OJ shit. The OJ shit was really good. You know, he got some real grown man bars throughout this shit. You know, I wonder how, because my nigga, I found out about Credit so late in the game. You know, and I wonder how life would have went if I had heard, you know what's more important than Credit. Like, when I was 23.
Throwing money in the strip club? Yeah.
Because no rappers was saying that. Just got to keep it a buck. Like, you know, it's not something my parents put me on to. So it's like, you know, a nigga was just out here just racking up debt.
Looking fly as shit.
Just racking up debt. So, you know, he had... And Boyce Watkins is the motherfucking African clickbait god. That nigga put up a video. He was like... He's the guy who got Tyler, the Creator's Mountain Dew endorsement taken away and a commercial taken down and shit.
Yeah.
And he does the financial black freedom shit. He said, "Oh, so since Jay-Z is talking about financial freedom, it's cool now?" Question mark. It's
yes,
funny.
nigga.
Yeah.
He has a large don't like the thing.
You
that
don't
pisses-
appeal to kids.
like not only
Like,
that.
and Jay-Z doesn't appeal to kids so much, but still, it's more appeal than you
that,
have.
and let me take a step back. It's not that it's cool now. It's that he has a broader audience than you have. So you can't get mad that you've been preaching a message for years.
And you can't connect with the people he connects with.
Well, not even that, because he's connecting with somebody, right? He may even be connecting with some of those people.
He's connecting with people.
But Hove has such a large platform. It's like, yo, like, it's not like Hove showed up and stole your swag. You know what I mean? Like, just let that go. Like, don't get salty about that.
Niggas
If
don't.
anything,
Niggas don't really be caring about getting.
Whatever, man. If anything, the nigga should be like, yo, now the Hove said that shit. Here's my course on financial freedom.
I didn't watch
black
the video, dude. I just looked at the clickbait title, but
Aw, man.
niggas don't be. The thing about, and this is just quick side note. The thing about these like African leaders and shit, niggas don't be giving a fuck about the progression. Really, they just want you to follow them. That's it. Don't follow the other nigga, because what the other nigga is telling you is wrong. Follow me. But anyways,
So on Kill Jay-Z, right? These are the bars that he sent at Kanye. I know people backstab you. I felt that too. But this fuck everybody attitude ain't natural. But you ain't the same. This ain't kumbaya. But you got hurt because you did kumbaya. You give him 20 million without blinking. He gave you 20 minutes on stage. Fuck was he thinking? Fuck wrong with everybody. Is that what you saying? But if everyone else is crazy, you're the one that's insane. He continued the track Bam. What did he say? Niggas is skipping leg day just to run their mouth. I be skipping leg day. I still run the world. Like, he's talking specifically about Ye. Caught their eyes. Don't big bro me. Don't big homie. I've seen pure admiration. I've seen pure admiration become rivals. I've been to Paris at least 2 times. I've seen the Eiffel. I've seen an Eiffel. Like, he's going like multiple times on this album. Like, he's going at Ye. You know what I mean? So I'm going to ask this question. How do you think Kanye is going to respond to this?
letting out another shoe.
I think Jay-Z...
Come on, man. This nigga is not rapping. Like, you think he gonna actually get back in the motherfucking booth and, like, really say some real shit?
I think he should.
Pablo was doo-doo.
Well, first of all, with this new album, Pusha T is writing the super majority of it, from what I understand. Second of all, time out, man. Second of all, they're you all right, man? This nigga over here wilding to the maximum extent of which one could wild. But I think it's time for Kanye to do a diss track, man. I think it's time. He's leaving Tidal.
Written by Pusha T, man. Anyways.
Stop. He's leaving Tidal. Hold on, let me finish talking. He's leaving Tidal over accusations that Jay-Z hasn't paid him. Like, so take that paired with the 20-minute rant that he did on stage. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if Kanye had some bars for that nigga. Now, what those bars will be and what he'll say,
I wouldn't be
we don't know.
surprised if Kanye had some bars for that nigga.
He did a whole song about him. My big brother was Big's brother.
Damn near 10 years ago.
It's time. It's time. Like, what? So let me ask this. You think Ye's not going to send anything at him on this album that he's working on?
What album? Like,
So, the album that...
I understand. I heard what you just said. I heard everything I heard everything that you said. I heard...
Do I need to
don't
rephrase the question?
No.
Okay.
No,
so what
you
do
do
think?
not. The album is going to be butt. Because everything...
Not what I asked. Do you think...
Can I fucking talk?
Go for it.
If the album's going to be ass, this is going to be ass. He's going to say something about him. It's going to be ass.
That's what I was...
It's going to be written by Pusha T.
So, yeah, I think it's time for him to get in the booth and say something about it, man.
Anyways, man, the fucking Moonlight, really good track. Moonlight is my favorite track off of it, and the production by No ID is mastermind shit. The nigga took the Fuji sample, pitched it 2 different ways, ran it through all types of filters, chopped it up. That's not some shit you just do in like 5 minutes. Now, granted, it's something you could do in an hour, but to come up with that vision and get that out of that sample, that's crazy. I also like how he used pretty much the drums he used. He did the double time type format where it's like, the snare hits on note 3 and niggas rap to it and it's really 80 BPM, but it sounds, I know niggas don't know what I'm talking about, but J. Cole did it with Deja Vu. Bryson Tiller did it with his joint where the beat is actually up tempo, but it sounds slower because of where they put the snare. But anyways, he had a lot of that going on. It sounded modern. It didn't sound like 1992. It's very good tape. I fuck with it. One thing I gotta say very quickly, niggas, and I didn't see too many niggas in Youngstown doing it, but I seen some Facebook rapper who does Facebook vlogs all the time. He got on a video and said, like, y'all niggas who not feeling this Hove just got bad taste. Y'all don't know no better. Y'all stupid. Blah, blah, blah. Dog, it's not that deep. If niggas don't feel it, they just don't feel it. They just don't feel it, period. Like, well, it's not even that deep.
Well, the thing that I'm seeing a lot of in my timeline is not that people don't feel it, but people is reacting to how everybody else feels about it, and some of those people haven't even listened to it. You know what I mean? Like, people is like, oh my God, like the album can't be that good, and they have no desire to listen to it. They don't want to listen to it, and they seem to be like just lashing out at the fans for liking the music. You know what I mean? So I think that, to me, that's corny.
That too. I done seen a lot of that, and it's like, niggas shaming motherfuckers for. I seen somebody say like, oh, so y'all niggas like Hove. Dog, it's one of the top selling rappers of all time. Cut it out. I know you want to be cool for the moment. You want to act like you got a point. But my nigga, it's J fucking Z, one of the biggest rappers of all time, if not the biggest. Stop.
Yeah. Nah, cats gotta let that shit go, man. Stop Hove shaming, man. Let the fans have their moment. You got any final thoughts on the album?
Shout out to them for putting Blue on every fucking tape that they do since she's been born.
Oh, yeah.
She's gonna get good royalty money if they ever go.
Oh, nah, man. They got 2 more that they gotta make room for. So, but I would say, do we got anything else we gotta cover? I think that's it. I think we done touch base on everything, right?
Yeah, that's really it. I mean, you don't got no final thoughts?
Solid album. You know what I mean? It's definitely one of the better Jay-Z albums. Well, I don't want to say one of the better ones, but I really,
in my opinion, yeah.
I really enjoyed it. Coming off of Magna Carta, Holy Grail, this is one hell of a way to bounce back, in my personal opinion. Because
shout out to Sprint.
Yeah, because even though Magna Carta Holy Grail was considered to be a commercial success, it wasn't an album that resonated with me. You know what I mean? And to see Hove sit down and talk about the future and what it holds and his life, and speak about his life in such a vulnerable and candid way, I just appreciate the candor of that. You know what I mean? You don't really get a lot of honest music like what he's putting out. You know what I mean? And that's the one thing that I take away from it, and I would recommend people listen to it for that reason. Like, this album, this dude's really giving you a part of him that he hasn't given fans in ever. So if you're a Jay-Z fan, it's going to resonate with you that much stronger. But also, if you're tired of what the radio's playing and quote-unquote mumble rap and bullshit rap, like, you really may want to sit down and give this album a try. You know what I mean? Because it's
refreshing.
It's refreshing. He's talking about some real deal Holyfield shit on this album. And that would be I would strongly recommend this to anybody that's just feeling tired of like what's coming out now. So, but that's it.
Yeah, and that's the podcast, so going back over it, Kilo just dropped a whole Jay-Z dedicated episode.
Yeah, I'm about
Jay-Z Decoded. I haven't gotten to listen to it yet because it dropped when I woke up, and I woke up to do the podcast. And yeah, so
I'm about halfway through it. It's really good.
You had a chance to listen to it because you was like, you was awake and shit. But
yeah,
Jimmy Black also, and again, Kilo has the regular podcast.
Yes.
So, You know, we retweet it all the time on the industry page, you know, share it on Facebook. So check that out. Jimmy Black, I think he released his yesterday.
Yeah.
Behind the Music Part 4, and I think it's episode 17 of Open Secrets. You know, fuck with it. Go check the boy out. You know, that's the podcast circuit, the Youngstown family. You know, melodbeats.com, man. Go get your beats. And even though I had the crazy producer rant, man, you could still talk to me. I was like, my nigga, we can work. Just don't expect me in the studio. That's it.
Respect the boundaries, man. Respect the boundaries. That's all it's about, man. I would say anybody that caught that rant, take that away from it, man. You know, cats have boundaries, professional and personal. Don't violate either one. You know what I mean? As long as you create and do business in the space that, in the terms that he set, like, you be good. You'll be Gucci.
I'm going to say this real quick because, you know, me and you have done great work. Me and CyHi have done great work. You know, I work with Silka. I did a custom beat for her. And it's one of the best tracks I've ever produced. And we did that all through phone conversations, emails, me working, me sending her the shit, her sending it back, me telling her da-da-da-da-da. So it works. And when you hear the track, it's fucking crazy. It's fucking crazy. So that's my whole point on that. Like, it, you know, and on top of that, I've, you know, made a lot of money selling beats online, but I've had at least 12 motherfuckers come through to places where I live, played them 1,000 beats. They say everything is hot. They say they gonna buy some shit on Friday. Friday come, they not answering my calls. I don't got to deal with that when I'm selling this shit online. It's more convenient. So that's that. But melodbeats.com, Battle of the Butts, again, that is you know, send your submissions, 2 angles of your booty.
What's the tagline?
You know, what was if your cheeks, sing your cheeks, it'll be discreet.
If the cheeks ain't meek.
You know, if
the cakes
it is anonymous, so your name is not gonna be out there. We're not gonna put your face out there or nothing like that. Send your butt to allaboutthebuns@gmail.com.
Listen,
ALLBOUTDABUNS@gmail.com.
Don't send me anything. You keep saying we, like I'm not affiliated.
Yeah, man.
You know, I know you're getting the committee associated, but I gotta put that in. Like, I am not affiliated.
Yeah, he's not affiliated with Battle of the Butts, but that's it for me, man.
Don't forget, I've got 2 shows this month. July 4th at Arlington Heights, July 28th at Susie's with a live band. Here's the thing, man. Both shows are for free. And I think it's important that I let y'all know that, because what y'all have to understand is I understand the financial plight that this area is in. And you have to make a decision when it comes to entertainment. You know what I mean? So I'm giving you some of the best performances and trying to give you guys some of the best experience at no cost. So it's really important to me that, you know, in exchange for that, y'all just come out, bring a couple of your friends out, have a good time, enjoy some good music. We're going to kick it. And y'all get to see some real big hip-hop. Like the show that I'm putting together on the 28th, my nigga.
Fuego.
It's going to be crazy. It's going to be unlike any hip-hop experience you've ever had when it comes to watching somebody perform live. Like, I'm giving y'all my blood, sweat, and tears on that stage. Like, this ain't gonna be like a 10-minute gig. You know what I mean? I'm gonna be up there for a solid hour giving y'all nothing but the best hip-hop that I have to offer. And I really want you guys to come out and enjoy that. So, again, that's July 28th at Susie's. I'll be with a live band. July 4th at Arlington Heights. I got a small set. I'll be performing there. Also, you can get all the information on executive-dtown.com. And don't forget to download Money on iTunes and stream it on Tidal. But, you know, we appreciate y'all tuning in, man. We always work hard, you know what I mean, to bring y'all the best content, to bring y'all the best topics.
The best.
And we don't say we appreciate y'all enough, but you know what, man? We do. Thank you for tuning in.
Yo, man, if you're listening, we appreciate you. I don't care if it's on what platform it's on. We appreciate you, man. If you're here on the live, we appreciate you, man. Even if you came in at one point, we appreciate you, man.
Now, listen. Tough love, right? Tough love. you're listening, and that's good. But let's keep it a buck. Let's keep it funky. If I catch you out here in these streets and you're not listening to the IndustryRule number 4080 podcast,
Oh, God.
I'm pulling up to your mother's house on Saranac. Yeah.
All right, time to end it, man. Nah, man. You always saying street names, man. You always saying street names.
You don't want to know what happens next. Might send some shots through a living room window.
Yo, IndustryRule number 4080 podcast, man. I ain't letting this nigga make no death threats.
Don't she be watching your kids?
We
nigga?
out.
Don't get your toddlers hurt.